Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, and welcome to my guide to building out Fort Forinthry on RuneScape 3 completely and its benefits after completing the new quest, New Foundations. That's actually required to even do this and gives you the basics of what we're going to be doing here. I do have a video for that linked in the description below, which you should watch if you haven't done the quest already. The first section at the top is everything you'll need to complete this, with the exception of what's needed to build tier 1 of the workshop, as that should be done in the beginning of the quest. The plank and the limestone bricks are just for if you're making the frames and stone wall segments yourself, which I will show you how to do in the video if you don't know, with the exception of Lodestone. That requires 10 limestone bricks to build, not the segments. All the sections below that are just breakdowns of what's needed for each build. As you can see, there are also level requirements. Those are all construction levels, by the way, so you may not even be able to build everything. Here's a list of everything you unlock at each tier if you want to know what you're getting out of it. I'm not going to go through all this, but I think this is pretty good considering you only have to build it once, assuming you're willing to put up for the cost of materials. But feel free to pause this if you want to take a better look at this, as I'm going to move on to the next part now. This video is brought to you by the awesome members of my Patreon. If you want access to some exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Enjoy the video, everyone. Fort Forinthry is located northeast of Iraq. In case you forgot, or if you don't know how to make the stuff yourself, I'm going to go over it here. What we're going to have to do is one item at a time, but starting with the frames, which requires planks. You can also withdraw a plank box, by the way, if you have one, and store whatever you can in there, or you can just do more trips. There is a woodworking bench to the south. Click on the west side of that bench, then click construct, which will take 4 planks and turn it into one refined plank. If you have planks in your plank box, it will automatically withdraw from there, allowing you to make more without stopping, therefore making this more AFKable. These refined planks, just put them in the bank for now if you're doing multiple trips. When you have enough refined planks for full inventory, you're going to take them out. Then click on the east side of the same woodworking bench, then construct to turn 3 refined planks into one frame. You may have noticed there are different tiers of frames that you can make. If you're wondering, the process is exactly the same for each. For the stone wall segment, you're going to fill your inventory with limestone bricks, then cut the stone using a stone cutter east of the woodworking bench, which will take 4 limestone bricks to turn into one stone wall segment. Remember to leave 10 limestone bricks for lodestone if you don't have that already. So to actually build this stuff, you first have to click on the blueprints table to the east and select what you want to build. To get the lodestone, open the drop down menu at the top left, select miscellaneous and start the blueprint for lodestone. The lodestone area will be right outside the entrance. Click on the construction hotspot to start building it, and it's exactly the same way as you built everything else during the quest. Just wait for a blue bar above your head to fill up along with everything else you're going to be building here. You're going to be doing this over and over until everything is built. There's going to be a map in the top right corner of the screen to reference what each of the buildings are: the workshop to the west, town hall to the north, chapel to the east, and command center to the south. You can only work on one blueprint and one tier at a time. You have to build the lower tier stuff first before you can build the higher tier ones. For any given building, you can't just skip to it even if you meet all the requirements. The blueprint will be locked otherwise. Speaking of which, you should definitely pay attention to what you've built. When you were building stuff during the quest, the blueprint for what you built already would have been locked, so you don't accidentally do it repeatedly. This activity doesn't do that because I think they allow you to repeatedly build blueprints for construction XP, which currently around the time of release isn't good rates, by the way. Point is, just be sure you're not doing the same ones over and over. Hope you found the video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. There are also links in the description below for my Patreon, donation link, Twitter, and Discord where you can interact with me. Donations can also be made directly through YouTube now, thanks option near the like button below the video. Catch you later. Peace.